Welcome to Marksman Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. I deleted my intro on this video, so we're starting over. We're gonna be doing some brakes and therefore wheel bearing work on this. Kind of screwed up a bit. Also, after this video, we'll be going back and doing a full rebuild on the wheel bearings. For now, it's just replacing the brakes. I'll break in later on and show you kind of where I messed up and what I have to redo. But anyways, for now we'll just go through and redo the wheel bearings. Alright, but yeah, that's all we're doing on this one. Alright, well, I hope I got everything I need to get this brake job knocked out. Got my new rotors, new pads for each side. I'm not going to screw around with trying to knock these freaking lugs off with my small one. That's what I need. Need to get some batteries. Then we should be good. Otherwise, got everything up on jack stands already. Got the jack as secondary support. Emergency brake is set along with chalk block. So we should be good. We go get my batteries or a battery, and we should be good to go from there. Do is get Allen key and take off all of the God, I can't believe how bad I let that get. That is literally no pad left. That one was pretty good. It just started doing that too. Literally just started juddering, and it just ate through. It was just unbalanced. I think it was binding on that one side. It wasn't floating. I mean, I don't know. These look like they're kind of rusty. So I think it wasn't really floating on the pins. It was just pushing on the one side, so it wasn't wearing even. I mean, you can see here in the back, like, it looks about the same, or feels not much worse than this. So yeah, I think it's just this one side that's this bad too. Yeah, let me go find my get my Allens out, start pulling this apart, and then we'll yeah, I'll get this hub off and get these punched out. I had a voicemail come in. Now I can't find my damn tool I just had in my hand. Anyways, trying to find my Allen keys. Let me go find them again. I just sat them down while I was on that quick phone call. Alright, well, I guess let's get this taken care of. It's going to be a 9/64 to take this hub assembly off, so let's go ahead and get that done real fast. Let me see if I can. Oh, wonderful. It's not a 9/64, it's just rusted. That works. So I got one that's going to be difficult. No, I got two that's going to be difficult. Just those. Jesus. Whew. All right. Is he going deeper there? Nope, it doesn't want to. Let's see here. Yep, I need. So I'm going to be spinning this way. This does have a slight taper to it. I wonder if that's the problem. Great. Alright, we'll have to get creative. If I can go bigger. let me see what I can do here. All right, so we got a screw there, looks like. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, wonderful. There's a screw. I need a different one. All right. All right, hopefully the impact driver will get it off. Put some. All right, come on. All right, good. Should just be able to take, yeah, there it is. That's for the shaft. It's kind of rusty. All right, so trying to remember, I think there's a, yeah, it's, can't see it, but it should be snap ring or something around the inside here. Let's see here. Right, there we go. Oh, no, yeah, there's a snap ring here, but I cannot. Oh, there it is. There's a ring. Where's the end? All right, there it is. You might send me a picture, anything. Jesus. Alright, once I get done struggling with this, I'll show it to you. Alright, so next you got a nut in there. I don't know what the torque, I'll figure it out on the way back, but I've got this one here. My battery's dying, and I just broke my mount. I don't have a mount right now, so I'll just be freaking updating you as I go. Alright, so I'll take and put that on there if I can. Let's see here, maybe it'll work with the little. Alright, hold on. Let me get, anyways, yeah, you put it on there, break it loose, and then you come to the next one. Okay, then there's this little ring in here. It should be not too hard to get off or get out of here, maybe with one hand, but yeah, it kind of just goes in. It has little pins on the other side. All right, then we got this last one in here. That one was loose. I thought it was supposed to be the tighter one. Maybe I'm wrong, but grab that. This should be the last thing, and we'll put that on top of the hub there, and hub should come off now. All right, let's throw this up here. I found me another mount. Grab my gloves. Where's my gloves? There's a glove. Should beat it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So next thing we got to do is drive out all the studs here. I I got a brass punch and a brass hammer. I think I'll use those, and we'll just take and time lapse through this crap to get it done. Actually, I didn't mean brass punch. I mean, I can use this work better with the brass hammer. Hold it there, and then take your brass hammer or your hammer, and then you should just be able to grab it right out like that. We don't damage. Granted, the studs, you see they don't have the threads all the way through. They're actually designed to be punched out and reused. That's the reason why they're like that. But this way you don't have to worry about it at all. There we go. Alright, we got the place. Just take nuggets all the way. Let's take it to the next one. Well, I kind of want to get the other side done first. Alright, just like that. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll do a time lapse on getting this one. This is going to take a little bit of time. Alright. Alright. So, first thing is going to do is tighten down the spindle nut by hand. Alright. Okay. And the torque spec is 50 foot-pounds. But here's the kicker. You gotta do it. You gotta spin it. Until it stops moving when you click. See, yeah, it keeps moving every time you click it. I think we're there. Let me check. One more time. All right, the next, back it off a quarter of a turn. So from here to there. Okay, and then one spec I said was 100 and once you just back it off a quarter turn. One said back it off and then go to 20 foot-pounds. Let me see here. I'm going to do that. My torque wrench actually goes to 20 foot-pounds. Yeah, so I kind of messed up here, and I should have went ahead and tightened this back up to 25 foot-pounds later. I've paid for this. Hubs started getting hot, and so I pulled everything back apart, retorqued it to 25 foot-pounds, and everything's good. But then, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead. I just ordered all new wheel bearings and all that stuff. I just need to get new brakes on this to get me through. I'll be doing another video, maybe. It's the same videos. It's for the most part just replacing bearings, seals, and redoing this all over again with new bearings and repacking or redoing the grease and all that stuff. Rebuilding the front, the hubs, and all that stuff. So there we go. From here on forward, everything should be good. All right. Enjoy the rest of the video. It does not. So we'll just do it with a quarter like that. Okay. Next thing we gotta do is put this lock ring on. So gotta find where that so there's a couple of different grooves. So you gotta figure out first thing I gotta find out where that damn nipple is at. So it's right there. So we're gonna try a few different times. So I feel like it's kinda that might work right there. Oh, that's fun. Just keep fucking filling it full of dirt. Alright, well, you're probably not going to be able to watch this, but I'm going to try and get down here and actually see if what I'm doing with the flashlight. So I'm not just fucking going with that braille. Alright. Alright, so let me turn you off. We'll come back up on the next one. This is going to be just a bunch of finagling. Alright, so we got that one. I got that freaking thing on there. So now we just need to get the outer one put on and torqued 180 foot-pounds, I believe. This is not like that's freaking. It goes on multiple ways. It doesn't go on one way. I don't know why it always acts like it does. I mean, I've already had this thing on there. There we go. All right. All right. So 180 or 160 foot-pounds. Or 20. Or 50. 160. All right. There we go. All right. The messy, hard part of that is done. Okay, next we gotta throw the hub back on. right? Yeah, hub. Is there any? Oh no, we gotta put the cotter pin for the axle back on. Jesus. Wait, is that it? Is it in? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Yeah, all right, that's in. Okay, and then, right, no, what am I doing? That came on, that comes second. Jesus Christ, I'm a moron. Sorry, I am a moron right now. I'm just... There we go. Fucking hub goes on first, and that. Shouldn't have any particular... There we go. So I just pushed the axle shaft back, or in from the back, so I got room here. It's not really seated from the looks of it. There we go. Now it's seated. It still seems like the hub needs to go in further or something. I need to put this damn should just be able to take and push it in. There we go. Okay, all the way. Next is the spring. Then the hub itself. Trying to think. need to take that damn screw out first. That's right. Help a little bit. Put the spring back in. That should. And then take put the retainer in. The last person that put that in put some serious torque on it. That's not necessary. It's just a retainer, that's it. It's just to keep the I can't find my screwdriver. Here it is. It's just to keep the hub in so that whenever you take the just keep this part in, the ring in, so that whenever you take this out, it doesn't just pop out and just land in the dirt, you know? So just, no, all you have to do is get to this lined up. Need a little bit late. Hopefully these all go in. Oh, and I can get that out. Says I do these quite often, like, you know, a few times. I've done these a few times, rephrase that in actual freaking language, but I don't do them enough to like remember everything all the time. I'm always rusty. All right. Oops. It's dark. This one, there we go. All right. Well, let's see what we got. This one tightened all the way down, and then test the locking hub function. Make sure everything works still. Okay, so that would be lock. Feel it moving. All right. Well, I should probably go to test this. I should probably lock my freaking other hub. Okay, so we're free right now. That means, all right, not moving that side. Lock. Oh, okay. Well, it's moving the drive shaft, so that's good enough. It's moving something, so we're locked. All right, then we go to free, and we're free. Okay, so I didn't break anything. Everything's back together properly. Let's go ahead and torque that with, or tighten that with this. All right, that's good enough. And then see if I can get it out. Okay. These other ones tightened up. And it's freaking dark, so we will put off putting the brakes on until tomorrow morning. This is the end of this crap for today. All right, cool. I don't want to freaking look like a damn ghost story, but yeah, that's it for today. Oh shoot, my freaking memory is already full. Great. All right, so I'll just do one of these. I'll just do this one. I'll show you the rest of it tomorrow, and then the other one we'll just do a time lapse and be done with it, because I don't need to show you again. All right, talk to you tomorrow. All right, first thing I need to do is, all right, so it's the next day. Need to get this, hold on, I gotta deal. All right, first thing I do is clean up the pass for these, where these go in. Should have probably done this before I put the, yeah, I don't think anything else is going to work for this. Before I put the motor back on. But, it'll be all right. I'm going to do the same thing up here on they're pretty jacked up, but I don't need to be going through them that much. On the outside, just need to get this area. That way it runs smooth. Same thing with these. Oh, here you go. Get the pins all cleaned up and everything. Run smooth. All right. Then once I get the pads loaded, I think I can load the pads from outside. Okay, we're going to do a dry run on this before I get the anti-seize and all that stuff. I just want to make certain. All right, back up a little bit. Let me go grab my squeezers, what they called, channel or vice grips, and I'll show you how I squeeze the cylinders back in. Okay, so I think I figured out how to do this one cylinder at a time. Got the clamp on that side, and then we just loosen the vice grip, squeeze it, loosen it, tighten it, squeeze it, loosen it, tighten it, squeeze it, loosen it, tighten it, squeeze it. So we're gonna just keep doing that until I get freaking both sides down. This is gonna take forever, so we're gonna do a time lapse. You're welcome. Forgot about this for a second. Something like this, you can also take a pair of pliers on the adjuster, and you just take it, kind of torques down your, it keeps lowering it. You'll just keep tightening your vice grips. You gotta be careful because you can damage it, but it is, I wouldn't do this on a solid adjustment, but since this is a loose adjustment, it is going good. I think we're about collapsed all the way. All right, now we just got to get these. Part of it's just waiting for the pressure to reduce. almost there. Almost done. All right, and there. Completely pressured out. All right. Okay, so let's go and get these pads loaded. All right, so hopefully I got this. Oh, let's do the other way first. Oh, come on, there's no way I gotta get. Yeah, I guess I gotta go a little bit more. Wonderful. All right, looks like I don't quite have enough room. I wonder if I can just squeeze it on there. So I go there, we get my pry bar. So this is usually what I do before I take them off. I just have my brain up my ass. So I take and I don't know if this is even working. Jesus. Come on now. Not freaking moving at all. Almost. We have my bigger pry bar. Probably too big. Don't have any more enough room to. There we go. There we go. All right, now we got room. So I should have done in the first place. Okay. Huh. Oh, I just realized something. These might have a left and a right. Okay. I got lucky on that. Yeah, they got a left and a right. We go find the other one. I guess an inner and an outer. Okay. There we go. Make sure my hose isn't twisted. Nope. Oh, god damn. Hey, there's no way I can squeeze those any further in. Come on. Like, I can't squeeze those any further in. This is bullshit. I guess I gotta try some more, see if I can get. Jesus Christ. Just. Come on. Just don't have enough room. There we go. All right, just need it a little bit more. Jesus. All right, so did come with some grease. There's my pins. Whew. That is fun. So we'll take a little bit of the grease. Little hammer, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right, we got one more. Yep. What to use anti-seize, but since it came with the grease for this, I'll use the grease. There we go. Pin floats. All right, should be good. Okay, pads are on. Time to put the retaining spring on those from here to there. All right, there we go. Honestly, don't know what the hell that's for. Because they retain from the bottom. I don't know. I thought when I got them that they would pop out the top first, but I have no idea what this actually for. Cool. So I will throw the tire on. And we'll move to the other side. These are my least, well, not my least favorite, probably my second least favorite American lug nuts. I hate the lug bolts that the Euros have. At least these I can get on here pretty easy. They just, I don't know. You have to get, there we go. Usually once they get on there, they're not bad. Just, I forget what they're called. I just don't like them. For, you know, the acorn style. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. And it's kind of hard to find, like, if you break one or strip one or lose one, hard to find a replacement a lot of times. Parts store where the acorns are easy to find. Like I said, getting them fucking started is a nightmare sometimes. I don't have enough freaking history with them, even no cheats or anything like that. I'm sure there's someone yelling at me right now. I don't know shit about these. So I'll torque these once they're on the ground, but there we go. Alright, so now it's time to get this thing back on the ground. The brakes are all gone. Let's get it back up. Get it back on it. Jack stands, get it torqued. So lug nut torque is 165 foot-pounds. We need to get a extension for these rims. Not sure. Alright, got my torque wrench set. Let me see. Yeah, let me go get the extension real fast. All right, look at my mess put away, and then we'll take this thing for a test drive around the block. Just make sure that the brakes are working good. Then probably we can take it to the store. Fun stuff. All right, cool. We'll check back in when we're ready for a test drive in a minute. All right, it's gonna fire it up. First pedal is gonna go all the way to the floor. Gotta come back up. Maybe that one is too. All right, we get. Sounds weird. Huh. Never made that sound before, but I got pedal. Plenty of pedal. I just never noticed it make a fucking sound before. Alright, let's take it for a drive, see if that changes. Where am I gonna put you? Come on, work from there or not. I don't know if you see from there. Alright, well, there you go. I'll narrate you and watch. Yeah, actually that sound, it does make that sound normally. Now that I'm not just focusing on it. I really need to get the suspension, the lower link at least, fixed. That brake light on from the emergency brake. I never turn on the emergency brakes in these things. Alright. Let's check brakes. Oh yeah, much better. No juddering. So I remember doing that same brake thing when I first got it, because the guy that I got it from uses emergency brake. I'm not an emergency brake guy. I just don't use it unless I have to. Stuff like this is usually when I use it. Whoa! Poodle come trying after me. And I remember having to freaking screw around with it forever to get it to stop. So far, everything brakes. Yeah, brakes are good. All right, that was definitely the problem. I mean, whenever you have no freaking like literally have no pad on one side, and you're digging in, because I think that pad actually fell off. I like to do every so often, run a full can of seafoam through it. I'll put it in both tanks, because I'll fill both tanks up today probably, and put half in one tank, half in the other. Well, yeah. Because my kid, he didn't let me know that he had ran the other tank as well. So my MPG's off anyway, so I guess it's time to go ahead and top off both tanks. Kind of where I think last time that I made a video with the van. It was my last video, I think. Maybe I didn't fill up last time. Jeez, I can't remember. I know right after I made that video with the van, was whenever it started having the problems. So I may have just not filled it up again, because we haven't really been driving it. Money's been tight with my wife being out of school, so I may have just, it just has been a while since we really drove it much. I think I've only driven it 2 or 3 times, and that was really, really local to keeping it local. Yeah, we're here. I'm gonna fill it up, throw some freaking seafoam in it, and grab a soda. Then I'm gonna head home, and that should be it. We'll finish out this video. I just throw 85 in this. I've gone through and checked what it runs best in, and surprisingly, it doesn't like the higher freaking octane freaking fuels. It actually likes the freaking cheap stuff. It's kind of weird, but that's what it likes. It does not like running freaking, I've tried it doesn't like the eco stuff. Like, we have really garbage freaking, like, what is it, like, we have a E85, an 86, an 85. I think it's like a 86 with a 15%, I don't know what it is. And then we have normal 85, 87, and 91 here. Because we're at higher elevation, we run a lower octane. And I tried them all, and it actually gets better mileage on 85, strangely. So we'll put 85 in it and go from there. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and close it out now, since I'm not gonna freaking have no reason to update you. So yeah, that's it. We did the brakes on it today. It really needed them. I don't want to compete with that. We're gonna get a ban on that, or whatever it's called. But yeah, it really needed the brakes. Like I showed the one side, it was bad. It was really bad. The pad itself had fallen off, and it was into the freaking metal. I think the had like slipped or was like stuck or something like that, so it wasn't actually floating, because the outer freaking pad was decent. It wasn't good, but it's decent. So I think it was just kind of just pushing on the inside, and something happened there, because the pads on the passenger side were okay. Everything there was okay. Definitely needed new rotors. I couldn't have turned those if I wanted to. They were too narrow. So you can see my hands as I'm talking with them, because I mean, I have to fucking talk with these damn things. But so I'm glad I bought rotors. I wasn't expecting to just turn them. So I should be good on pads and rotors on the front. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do drums and shoes in the back here pretty soon. I'll take a look at those here not too long. I might just go ahead and see if I can't find me a Sterling rear. I know this is a Sterling, but a Super Duty rear with freaking disc brakes, and do an adapter or something. I don't know. Maybe I can make, hopefully they're good, and I can make it last till I do the freaking Super Duty swap, so I don't have to do that. I don't like doing drum brakes on these big trucks, or on these full floaters. It's just a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm glad we did brakes and all that stuff. I got a freaking rude awakening on the brakes. I forgot how I have been doing power wagon and stuff like that, freaking the newer style stuff for so long. I forgot that with locking hubs and everything. You have to pull them apart, and they're, you know, it's all one, it's pressed onto the hub, which is such a dumb design. But anyways, I got freaking learn how to, you know, relearn how to do that. I can do it now. Don't have to worry about it ever again. That is in my memory now. So yeah, we got that taken care of, and so yeah. So don't forget to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and share. And we got a few more things coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to work on this van here pretty soon for the rust repair, do the sliders, and we will have another video pretty soon of that Metro. I'm working on it. I've got a video in the works already, and we'll be getting that chassis separate the body separate from the chassis here pretty soon, and I'll have that video out pretty soon. I hope, hopefully this weekend I can work on it. This is the weekend before Christmas. I think 2 weeks before Christmas. This is the 17th right now, and I will have that video out before Christmas. I'll be working on that before Christmas. Anyways, hopefully before Christmas, the body will be off of the chassis, and we'll start working on getting the new the motor put on the Dakota chassis. So yeah, that's it. And so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the end of the day, if you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. Y'all have a good one.